Hello guys, this is my day 2 ng nilalabanan ko ang fear ko to speak in front of my camera. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My goal for this vlog is really para ma-share ko lang yung stream of consciousness na nangyayari sa akin. That's why the title of this show is Stream of Consciousness. So, before recording this video, ang daming tumakbong self-doubt sa akin prior recording. Niisip ko parang ang dry ng skin ko, ang yellow ng teeth ko, alam mo yun, ang daming mga judgments about sa kung anong nakikita ko sa camera, about sa kung anong sa tingin ko yung ako. Tapos, since I gained weight, I'm like seeing the shape of my face. Sabi ko, ang bilugat. Alam mo yung mga ganun, ang bilugatan ng face ko. Tumaba ako ng 20 kilos. So yung mga ganun, parang it's like in my head. And it's not making me feel good. That's why I'm recording this video to overcome that. And if you're watching this, hello. I have no idea who are you. And if you're someone dealing with self-doubt or the negative voice inside your head na parang ayaw ka niyang mag-succeed sa mga bagay na gusto mong gawin, if you're dealing with that, if you know that voice, if you know what I'm trying to say here, welcome to the streams of consciousness, because here we talk about what's my vision for Nilon reality, where can I see this going, and this will be the videos that I will be leaving for this world. Like, just imagine, at some point you will leave this world. 100 years from now, 200 years from now, let's see where will the AI will lead us, if it can help us live longer lives. No? Just imagine for a second na you will also be dead. And I don't mean it in a way of like for it to sound depressing. Like, I don't really want this show to be depressing. I just want you to think about the things that you will do if you acknowledge your mortality. Like, just try to acknowledge your mortality. Diba? Just acknowledging the mortality na mamamatay ka. Like, you're a mortal being. And you face it with a sense of courage. No? Kasi we face that topic alone in the lens of fear. Lagi. No? I don't know why. I have a thought earlier, gusto ko share sa inyo, na yung anxiety is fate sa negativity. Galing, no? Sabi ko, alam mo yun, ganun ako magkaroon ng ng wisdom sa stream of consciousness ko, na biglang may lumalabas na ganun, na parang fear is fate to the negativity. Like, I'm pretty sure I did not read that quote elsewhere. I'm pretty sure na para siyang sinend no wisdom. Nagkaroon na ba kayo ng ganun? Yung parang sinend no wisdom. faith, I mean, anxiety is the faith to the negativity. Like, you're still faithful dun lang sa kalaban. Diba? And, for some, naging faithful sila dun sa kalaban for so long. Naging faithful sila sa negativity. Kasi kung titignan mo yung anxiety, talagang ano lang siya eh, like imagination mo sa past na negative. Diba, bakit hindi? Like hindi ko alam bakit walang desire yung taong gawing siyang positive. Like, a small desire lang na magkaroon, mahanap mo sa loob mo na gusto mo siyang gawing positive. Ginagawa ko tong videos na to para din mabalikan ko 10 years from now and makita ko kung anong naging progress ko, like in the way of my thinking, ano yung mga philosophy ko na nagbago through life, 'di ba? Ano yung mga like the entire journey, because I believe there are so many great men who live a great life, pero hindi na natin malalaman kasi they were not recorded. And I think we have the privilege to record our lives like this right now. Na everyone, I think, should do it. When I am meditating minsan, I find my mind to be like very impatient. For example, I close my eyes, tapos sabi ko 30 minutes lang. I'm gonna wear my blindfold, wear my headset, I'm gonna stay for 30 minutes. Pero I was like, habang nasa meditation ako, inisip ko, kailan ba matatapos to? Tapos inisip ko, bakit gusto ko matapos? Like, 'di ba? Bakit gusto ko matapos? Like, parang naging impatient yung mind ko. And I blame the doom scrolling era because of that. Like, really, do you remember the life before the doom scrolling era? The pre-doom scrolling era? You remember that? No, kung saan yung saya ng Facebook is yung pakikipag-connect mo lang sa Facebook group ng kaklase mo. No? Yung mga post makikita mo lang mga nasa school ninyo or nasa kabilang school sa kabilang lugar ninyo. Ngayon, kita mo na kahit parang yung social media ngayon para siyang naging TV na. Ganun. Di ba dati para siyang community? Tapos ngayon para siyang naging TV. O tingnan mo ngayon, tinaas ko yung kamay ko. Alam mo yung tumakbo sa isip ko. Wala, parang ang taba akong tignan. Sabi ko, isipin mo yun? Na ganun, like, sino nagsasalita nun? Like, feeling ko yung nagsasalita nun is yung sa deep-seated unworthiness ko. Tapos, dun siya, nagsasalita siya sa ganun. Like, there are so many people who feel unworthy. Like, really, like, one of the problem of this world right now is that people are no longer willing to receive. Like, I'm part of those people who are not always ready, willing to receive. But I think life will be easier kung kaya natin mag-receive. Alam mo yun? Mag-receive ng help sa friends mo. Mag-receive ng love. Kaya mas kailangan natin talaga receive. I think everyone is addicted sa social media ngayon. Like, I think everyone. I will be surprised if merong hindi. Everyone has this, na everyone nagawa na to, yung pagkagising sa umaga, biglang kukunin yung phone. Tapos alam niya namang pangit yun for their mental health, pero wala silang magawa. That's addiction right there. Di ba? Sa bagay, like, did you know that cigarettes, when we were first sold, they're not labeled as unhealthy? Right? Maybe we're in that era right now na hindi pa natin alam na it's unhealthy. But like, sa tingin ko, 10 years from now pa lang, like, magre-rebel na yung tao against doom scrolling. Magkakaroon na ng mga anti-doom scrolling campaign. Tignan mo, 10 years lang. Ano, maybe earlier than that. Because many parents are thinking na their child's brain is like effed up because of social media. Nung nasa mang inasal ako nun, kumakain ako. Umiiyak yung parang 2-year-old, umiiyak siya. Tapos tinitingnan ko, umiiyak. Tinitingnan ko. Kung syempre umiiyak ang ingay, tinitingnan ko anong gagawin ng mother. Tapos yung mother may kinuwang gadget sa loob ng bag, binigyan ng iPad, tumahimik. Sabi ko, yung kailangan ng bata, arugaan ng nanay eh. Yung atensyon ng nanay, binigay yung iPad. Sabi ko, hindi pa natin siguro nare-realize na isa siyang drugs. No? Feeling ko nga kailangan talaga natin lahat ng yung rehab for mga doom scrolling addicts. Rehab for doom scrolling addicts. Kasi parang ganun na nangyayari eh. 'Di ba? Tapos yung algorithm ba, it works crazy. Kasi kung titignan mo, kapag malungkot ka, papakita sa'yo ng algorithm malungkot na algorithm. So, mas malulungkot ka. Diba? Mas malalaman mo yung labels kung bakit ka ganyan. Tapos, sasubscribe ka sa idea na meron kang anxiety, meron kang depression. Kasi nakikita mo yung mga symptoms. Eh, paano hindi mo makikita yung mga symptoms? 8 hours kang nagtututok ng phone. Diba? Eh, syempre, yun yung naging reality natin. Yung 8 hours na nakaganon tayo. Like, why do we do that, no? We are so irrational. Tayo talaga mga tao, very emotional yung natin. Yung mga galaw ng behaviors natin. Anyway, I've made a video kanina. Or I wrote a piece. Ang idea niya is bakit hindi parang
yung sa kwento mo sa baul.
the one that I wrote.
The one that you wrote.
Yes, I was thinking to me, it's like, paano kung yung inakala nating reality, which is itong 3D form, kung nasan ka ngayon, 3D world, is a simulation. So, pag sinabi kong simulation, parang game. Kung nakapaglaro na kayo ng MU, Ragnarok, para siyang game na multiplayer, massive online game. Parang marami kayo, tapos nasa malaki, MMORPG, yun yung tawag doon. Tapos, advanced lang siya, kaya immersive siya. Diba? I don't know kung meron bang mga VR MMORPG. So, that's really, an alternate reality. I hope you find this interesting. Bye.